Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Monday, January 27th of 2025. And so what I'm doing is getting ready for like this new year. I just haven't been able to do this yet this month. We've been just so busy with the windows being done. They're coming back starting again tomorrow. So I've got today to do a few things and I've got to get my basement finished as well. But I really like my calendar planning stuff that I've been doing. During our, moving and renovations, I kind of stopped all my calendars. So I want to get back into my weekly calendar and my monthly calendars, which I love. Like, I'm one of those people who I do have a basic schedule. I kind of follow things. I keep kind of things written down in my other day planner, important things. But I really love the idea of actually having like a weekly cleaning schedule, meal planning schedules, things like that, that I can always just look at. And I mean, if I don't get to something today, it's not like I can't do it tomorrow, or, kind of flip things around depending on what's happening. So with that, I also had gotten this book in December. So it's the Weekly Self-Care Project. It says, a challenge to journal, reflect, and invite balance. Now, I'm not a big journaling person, but I kind of liked the way this book was set up. So it's done for weeks. So it's done like, you've got like a week to do something. And then I also like the fact that it is actually like Bible verse related. So every week it's got a heading and then it has the Bible verse. So I'm really liking that as well, because then it's kind of like letting me kind of do like a Bible study on my own as well, because it gives a little, it just gives a little verse. But then I like to read the whole context of where this verse came from and then figure out how this little verse deals with this whole thing that you're supposed to be doing for the week. I'm just going to go find the first couple. No, let's go. It tells you how to use this journal. But I'll just flip to one of these pages. So what I like is it has like works, it's got questionnaires, like things you got to work on. So I don't want to write in this book because I love the fact that it is like 52 weeks. And you can start anywhere in the year. You can start like, not necessarily, first week of January. It just says, I just find the first one, week 1. So whatever month you're in. Like I said, I bought this just before Christmas, so I decided to wait until January to start this book. But I like that, every week has things that you have to do. I just don't want my cat to knock the tripod over. And then it's got these spaces to write in. But I love the idea that I can use this book year after year. Things will change. How you feel about yourself. Like, you study the Bible, I have some of those yearly Bible studies that I will try to do, and I find, how the different verses, feel year to year kind of change. So I actually got a notebook to go with this book. So this notebook was from Dollarama. It was between $4 and $5. $4.50 to $5 seems to be the price for where I am to get a good, just under 200-page coiled notebook. I prefer the coiled for this type of thing because then I can do easier to do the double-sided. So I was actually working on this for the last few weeks. And so it just, while I'm going through this, and then I hit week 3 and 4, which kind of hit where I am right now with my wanting to get back into my cleaning routines. So week 3, the assignment was to make a weekly or a monthly cleaning schedule. And I'm like, that's what I was trying to do. And then week 4 was kind of going through your house and kind of like decluttering. It was really funny that it kind of like was that was kind of the things. And so it was kind of like, well, like write down a plan to get your home organized. And it says, which rooms should you start with to get yourself or to get your stuff under control? And I'm like, well, that's perfect. That's right where I was going to be working on this week was my schedulings. So I've got this other notebook here. I'm just going to flip my camera around. Right, so I was making my cleaning schedules. Actually, I'll just use, I'll do this one. It's a little bit easier. So I have Monday. So I'm calling my Monday is a cleaning chart number 1, and it kind of goes with this other one. I'd like to make these into printable sheets. I just have to get my printer working. But so like I said, so Monday, so my cleaning chart number 1, it's like the front entrance. So it's cleaning the windows and the doors, hallway and stairways. And also the litter box, well, I guess it's these 3 things kind of go together. So my front entrance, my hallway, and my 2 stairways. So I've got clean windows and doors, clean the litter box, empty the garage, straighten up coats and shoes, check all closets to make sure they're clean and organized. And then organize the cleaning supplies, and then vacuum and mop. Then I also have the spare bedroom. So I've got dust and polish furniture, clean the windows and mirrors, vacuum and mop the floors. Then the kitchen, clean out the fridge, clean stove top and oven, clean the microwave, clean the sink, clean the countertops, clean and polish the table and chairs, clean the windows, vacuum and mop the floors. And then this was the extra items that don't have to get done every time, but clear out extra items, hall closets, the front closet, clean and, should we say clean out? I don't know, clean on, no, it should be clean out. And organize cleaning supplies, the kitchen, go through the cupboards and drawers. Then my cleaning chart number 2, which would be on Tuesday, so I got the bathrooms. So of course it's the tub, shower, toilet, sink, vanities, windows, mirrors, vacuum, mop the floors. The master bedroom, change sheets, clean the mattress, dust and polish furniture, cleaning the ceiling fan, clean windows and mirrors, vacuum and mop floors. The walk-in closet, which is my closet in the basement, so it says hang up all the clothes, vacuum, mop floors. And then laundry, so I've got, if I do my bathrooms and the master bedroom, I should end up with 3 loads. One will be bedding, one will be towels, and one will be clothes. And then it's also wash, dry, and put away all loads of laundry. So I really want to get back into this where I'm doing, the day where I'm doing laundry, I'm not just kind of putting stuff in the machines, but I'm actually getting them out of the machines and cleaning, or I'm putting them away, all the clean laundry put away. And the extra items would be cleaning out the vanities, cleaning out the medicine cabinets, going through my clothes, getting rid of extra items in the bedroom, move out all furniture that doesn't belong, and then clear out extra items from the drawers and on top of the nightstands. Like I've got extra items in my bedroom at the moment. And I know I've got extra stuff in different parts of my house right now as well. And then this was cleaning chart number 3. So on Wednesdays, I got the living room, which is dust and polish furniture, clean off the TV stand and the computer desk, clean the couch, clean windows and doors, vacuum and mop the floors. And then the pantry, so I got straighten up the shelves, wash the shelves, vacuum and mop the floors. And then this will also be a laundry day because I have blankets and pillows and things in my living room. So it says wash, dry, and put away the blankets and pillows. And then extra items is move out all furniture that doesn't belong, go through the drawers and shelves, take out all non-food or kitchen items from the pantry. Right now my pantry is full of a lot of stuff that should not be there. And then I've got my cleaning chart number 4. So on Thursdays, the laundry room. So cleaning the machines, cleaning the countertops, cleaning out the drawers and shelves, vacuuming and mopping the floors. The utility room, which currently the only thing in there that's my responsibility is the laundry room sink. But of course it's to clean the sink, clean out the cupboards, vacuum and mop the floors. And then the main area of the basement, clean up art and craft supplies, straighten up bookshelves, vacuum and mop the floors. And then any of the extra items that I could do is check on my cleaning supplies, move out all furniture that doesn't belong, go through cabinets and get rid of extra items, get rid of everything I no longer need, and finish going through all the boxes. And okay, so that was my schedule like the Monday through Thursday, kind of those cleaning charts. And then my Fridays, what I want to do is I want to plan for the week ahead. So my cleaning schedule, like my meal planning and prep. I do want to do a workout schedule and a self-care routine. I've never really done these ones. Daily routine to keep me organized. And then I do want to do my journaling every Friday, which I'm calling this, what I'm calling this is my journaling. And then one other thing I really want to get into is actually reading my Bible every day. I mean, I'm probably reading more now than I was like a year ago, but I really want to get into almost more daily and not just, a couple times, like whenever I just kind of have nothing to do. But I want to write it down. And then this is just some of my meal planning stuff. How many days this month. So my planning I was working on Friday. So when I kind of writing all this stuff down would be from January 24th to February 28th. I kind of like to do my basic planning for the month because I only do grocery shopping about once a month for the major items. So then how many meals per day? Well, I usually just have to make the one meal. We don't really do breakfast or lunch because nobody's really home, but I do have items for the breakfast and lunch for my daughter. So looks like in between January 24th to February 28th is 36 days. So I only had to come up with 36 meal ideas, which I kind of have them kind of pinned to Pinterest at the moment. My cleaning schedule is done. I've got a 4-day routine for that. My workout plan. So I just want to do this. So how many days per week do I want to exercise? I've got 4 to 5. What days do I want to rest? Well, I want to rest Saturday and Sunday, so I don't want to do anything on the weekend. So there's like minimal cleaning. I mean, I still have a few things, have to do a few things on the Saturday and Sunday, but this is basically what I had found on Pinterest if I wanted to do this with this one. So Monday be lower body, Tuesday upper body, Wednesday be resting, Thursday is cardio and core, and then Friday is a full body, and then Saturday and Sunday are both rest days. Now I will say I'm one of those people who with the exercise, because I do have to do my arm stretches again. My arm is I'm having trouble with my arm again. But I'm one of those people who, if for whatever reason I can't do my exercises on these days, I will just move it over to the next day. And then I said, this plan is saved to Pinterest. So I do have that one kind of saved to Pinterest. And then, I was trying to come up with like a skin routine. And then just other things. And then I was trying to write just a basic daily schedule of to like when I wake up, what I kind of do. Then I've got a lot of like time blocks in here that I have nothing to do. I don't really do much. And then I was just trying to figure out, like the dinner stuff and scheduling other things. So that's what I was working on. Yeah, so that was what I was working on. Now, I don't actually have my meal plan kind of figured out. I just have some basic ideas, which I said that's one way I start if I haven't done meal planning like this for a while, is I just go and make a new board on Pinterest and I just kind of save a whole bunch of meal planning ideas. And then I just have to go through that and write everything down. I just haven't quite gotten that far. But I've got my calendars kind of figured out, which that's my first thing I like to do. So like I said, I've got my weekly cleaning schedule all set up. I had to change some of the stuff. Going from our other house being the number of rooms to the house this size with way less rooms, about half the size or third the size, I think. So it's just some of the stuff I don't have to worry about. And then I just wanted to kind of figure out like room by room, figure out what areas of my house need to be cleaned. I said right now we're still in renovations. So it's hard to get into a routine. That's kind of why I didn't get into one. I'm also one of those people who I do basic cleaning every day. Like if I'm making a meal, I wash the dishes that I've used while cooking the food before we eat, or at least have the pot soaking. And then right after supper, the food gets put away, all the dishes get washed and dried, and usually I'll put away the same time, sometimes not, depending on how late we're eating supper. But it's just one of those things. And like I said, like my husband, when he cooks, he cleans the kitchen, so he'll even sweep the floor, vacuum, things like that. You know, the bathrooms, I mean, there's only 3 of us here, so the bathrooms are fairly clean. Bedrooms are, like I said, like it's pretty easy to keep this house clean. There's less kids, less pets, less rooms in the house to do. So just kind of easier for me to do this. And then anything else that I have, like I said, so I kind of want to make a exercise scheduling thing, which right now I would love to do that, but if I can just get back into just doing my basic arm stretches, that will be a good start, even though I kind of did write a few things on here. I do want to get into it, but I just don't have a space at the moment for exercise. I just have to figure out where I'll be making my exercise room. I had a good spot in the basement, but it won't work now. It's just got taken over with other things. And then just changing that, from your basic weekly calendar into a large monthly calendar is just easy. So this one here, like these charts I get from the dollar store, I think they're about $2 each. So this monthly planner, you get quite a few. It lasts me a couple years. I don't know, I don't remember how many you get. Had this one for a couple years. And again, I don't use them every month. Or I have different ones too. But so I just have my basic ones. So these ones here have like a 5-week. And they start Monday. And then they just have Saturday and Sunday right here. But they just have Saturday and Sunday as one big block. So the first thing I do is I just take my pen and a ruler and I just divide this into half. I don't know why they don't do it. It would just save so much time for me if they would just actually give a full 7 days instead of doing the 5, and then Saturday and Sunday are right together. So then I just kind of make it myself. But this calendar goes right through from today, so January 27th, right through till March 2nd, because it's 5 weeks. So then all I did was just kind of moved everything down. So I just wrote, I guess I didn't really do that yet, but it would be cleaning chart number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. That's it. And then I would do exercise routine number 1, number 2. I think there's only 4. 2, 3. Yes, there's only 4 exercise routines. So then I would have so it'd be 1 and 1, 2 and 2, and then 3, 4 and 3, and then 4 and 4. So it's just one of those. And then my meal planning, which I will have to figure out that one. But then the same thing, I'll just do my meal planning. And my meal planning actually is on a different one. I couldn't find my meal planning sheet that I usually have. It's got the meal planning on one side and then your grocery list on the other side. And I love that. It keeps me so organized. Then I got my meal plan and then I know what I need. And then I can just write out the basic items I need. And I love to find recipes that if I'm going to do a trip to the store, my size can be the same or very similar throughout the week. So then it's less groceries I have to purchase. I think that is all for my start. Going back to my calendar system. Oops. This. Yeah, that was my next thing I'll be working on is had some tips in for the house for gardening. So I want to get into my gardening too, coming up. I think that was it. I'm just gonna grab my other calendar. Okay, so this is my main daily planner that I use. I love these ones. Excuse me. So these ones here, they go from August right through till December of the following year. So it's kind of like a year and a half. Well, not quite, but it's almost a year and a half, because you're looking at 5 months out of the year instead of 6. So it's about a good, this was a 17-month calendar. So I like these ones. So it's got, August to December, and then the January to December. And I love these ones, because then I can start every year when my kids start school. I start right here in September, and then I don't have to have, it was always annoying when your calendar ends and then you can't find another one for that last little bit. So it's got the September, October, November, December of the following year. So I love these. So it's so handy to have. And like I said, I like how much room there is to write on these ones. Now I've had other ones in the past that have even had more room for everything. And they actually had like lines for every family member. So it was perfect. This one have it. This one kind of does. It doesn't quite have the space that my other ones have had, but that's okay. I only have one daughter in school still living at home. So it's not like I need the same amount of space, but definitely when you have 4 kids in 3 schools and days off are not the same. So it was so important, or anything that they have like homework assignments, anything special for their class that the other kids didn't always have. So it's just really handy that I could have a calendar like this, and I would write down. So it would be my mom, be like all the important stuff, and then I'd write all my kids for their stuff. And then I even had a slot for any day home stuff that I needed to remember about. But now it's just, I now just use this calendar just for my stuff. Or like, I guess there'll be like things like no school for my one daughter. Just trying to find where this week is, because I flipped it. Okay, just trying to get to this week. So today, my daughter's got no school today. I do have Bible study tonight, and then I have a dentist tomorrow afternoon. So things like that are written in here. So this one I keep out on my coffee table or my end table. And even my husband, I told him, I said, just want to know what's happening. Just look in here. I write everything down in this calendar. I leave it open. I've always had a calendar that wasn't too personal of things. Just had a lot of just basic things, so everybody in the family could just take a quick glance and see what was happening. And then I also have this little mini one here. It's not as small as the ones I prefer. It's the hardcover. I prefer soft cover for in my purse. The hardcover doesn't quite fit in some of my little purses, but that's okay. But what I love is this. I got this one for $1.75 from Dollarama. If I can just find. So it's got the weekly calendar, and I could just write everything that's important. So I'm just going to go to this week. So we're on a new week. So just a little easy tear tab. If they don't have the tear tab, I do cut the corners, so it's easy to find. I'm going to go over one more. I'm going to tear this little corner off to get to this week. Sometimes it's easier to tear than other times. So there is this week, and I just got to write a couple things because my dentist appointment got moved, so I have to change that in this calendar. Got it right here. I might as well just do that now, or I'm going to forget. There, just had to do that quickly now, or I'm going to forget to change it. And then I'm going to forget something. I've done that before. So this one goes in my purse, and this one sits there. And then these other ones like this, these ones usually sit on my desk. So these would be down in the basement, just because I don't like these ones that look like this. I just don't think they look nice sitting in the living room. I prefer them, I do have a nice one. I love, it's huge, and I like to keep that by my computer desk because part of it works as a mouse pad, and I just think it kind of looks very organized. But with my computer now in the living room, I think it just kind of looks too cluttered. So I'm going to keep these probably downstairs on my other desk as I get everything set up here. let's see. So I think I've gone through everything. Like I said, the only thing I haven't really done is a meal plan. I just have to figure out what food we have. And so I guess I'm going to say what today is. Today is Monday. And so I'm just going to find my little book here. So Monday, of course, is cleaning the kitchen. So that's cleaning out the fridge. So again, that would also be when I'm cleaning out the fridge, I can make a note of what groceries we need. Now, also, that being said, I do want to start my meal planning, like I said, like on the Friday. And then I'm cleaning my fridge on the Monday. So it kind of felt a little backwards to me at first. But I thought, well, no, because I can do my deciding what I'm going to make for the week. And then I have to, you know, I kind of know what I have in my fridge. Because I usually like to do my meal planning the same day as I'm cleaning out my fridge. That's how I used to do it. But I'm like, well, if I put everything on the same day, I've got nothing to do on the Fridays. But like I said, just kind of go through and figure out what works best. And then, like I said, I have a lot of stuff. I've got to still have stuff to go through. So many boxes. I was in my garage and in the basement, and I'm like, oh. Still feel so overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I have gone through, and I still have to go through once more. But I said, this is it. This is my final time. I'm not gonna just pack the stuff up and just keep saving it. This is the final time of going through each of these boxes, and everything is going to be either keep or get rid of. There's no I'll keep it, I might need it kind of a thing. So with that being said, I guess I'm going to end this video here. Looking at what I have, this is Monday. It is, I can read my clock from here. Just a sec. It's just after 11 in the morning. So I guess I can start doing my Monday cleaning, I guess. I'm looking at my list. Then I'm looking at my house. I'm like, there's not really anything for me to do. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm going to end my video here by saying thank you so much to everybody who subscribed to my channels and watches my videos, and I will see you in the next ones. Bye.